So I'll tell you about this thing later in more detail. Right now, what I really want to show you is just a little trick. I'm just going to dust it off a little bit because I've already been working on it a little. I don't really know how well you can see the grime. See the grime, and then you see the chrome next to it is a little shinier and nicer. It's because I've already worked on it a little bit. Let me just show you real quickly what I'm doing and how easy this is. Virtually cost about nothing to get your chrome looking good again. Somebody let this bike sit. Got a little bit corroded, some road grime on it. This is just a regular old steel wool. It's the fine kind. You just take the fine kind. You can wash this off if you want to. Like I did some of it. I went over it with just a rag with hot soapy water, and then I come back with the steel wool. But just look, just the steel wool on the grime itself. This bag costs $1 something. It'll last you forever too, and it just takes the grime right off of it. When you get done with that, doing all your steel wool, get all the little metal shavings off. I got a compressor in there. I sometimes take the compressor and blow the shavings off. Then I go back over it. My mother's. I polish it. I wipe it down. It's good as new again. This also works like magic on glass. If you have glass, has a little haze on it, bugs and shit stuck to it. I did all the chrome on the front of my new van at the bumper, and it just takes everything off like it's just magic. Look at that. Just get in there, clean that shit up. Zero reason that your fucking bike should look like this, man. It's just kind of embarrassing, but this is why I bought this bike for $1,500 less than what the guy was asking for it. Yeah, he was moving and he needed to jet out. You know, wasn't able to sell it. He was asking too much money for it. And I looked at it, I'm like, yeah, god dang it. Like this. Oh. Yeah, when was the last time you washed this fucking thing, bro? Oh, yeah, I've just been busy just moving and stuff. So I snatched this bike. Cheap, okay? Cheap. And the reason I got it cheap is because it was dirty. And it just so happens that my specialty is detailing. That's where I got my nickname from. All my friends call me Primo. Because when I was a kid, the old timers would come over and throw me their keys and say, hey kid, give my car a Primo. That was my special package. The Super Deluxe Primo. You just want me to give it a Primo, Uncle Tony? I'll hook you up. Yes, you know, this is, it's tedious, but it's easy. It's not tedious like polishing, where you're polishing with cream and you're like, fuck, over and over and over and over again before you get that luster that you're looking for. And it's because you did not use the trick of the masters with the fine steel wool on the chrome first. If you do this first and then you polish it, everything looks like you took it to the shop, because that's what they do at the shop. I've been detailing cars all my life since I was a young kid. And this is the trick right here. The old timers showed me when I was a young kid. And I used to just wash people's cars. I'm like, I'll wash your car for 25 bucks. And this is back in the fucking 80s. And said, 25 bucks? Jesus, man. I'm like, yeah, it'll be worth it. It's a miniature detail job. That's where my Uncle Benny told me, hey, you got to come up with a gimmick, man. You need a fucking name. You need prices, you know. And you gotta come up with a way to steer people towards your premier product, which is the Primo Deluxe. Kid, give my car a Primo. 50 bucks. All right, kid, I got you $50. You should give me 100. All I would do was fucking rinsing. The rinsing is the most important part. Okay, rinsing the car thoroughly is the most important part. And then wash each panel separately by itself. Don't go down the whole panel. Just one panel. Just the quarter panel. Just the hood. Just the fender. Each one separately. And then make sure that it's dried off and not spotted. Take your steel wool and do the chrome. And they come back and look at it. It's the chrome and the glass being done with the steel wool. They're like, wow, what that? All you did was wash it? Yes, sir. Didn't even wax it. It just looks so good because the chrome is shiny and the glass is clean. Super easy trick. Happy to share with you. Because this is fucking sad, man. Really sad. A bike should not look like this. Fucking sick, lazy fucker if your bike looks like this. Those people go, oh, to wash my bike, man. It shows you got riding. Yeah, I promise you, your mechanic does not think that that's cool. I hope this little trick will help you guys out. I gotta get this shit done because I gotta go ride this thing.